And welcome back to Gulfcoast Wrestling, and we are here with a stacked match card here tonight. We have Shayna, Baszler, Candy, Floss, EC3, Aries, Unbreakable, Chase, Cedric, the tag team champions, and the best of the Indies champion. Let's get this night underway. Ladies and gentlemen, next episode is our go-home show before the pay-per-view. We are getting all of our nights in here, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 24, the July 24th edition. How perfect does that line up? But ironically enough, 2020 is like the perfect year to do a lot of these pay-per-views and stuff because of how perfectly everything lines up on a Friday. But I digress. Anyway, we're kicking off the show here with a submission magician. Shayna Baszler. She'll be taking on Candy Floss. Shayna looking to build momentum toward her pay-per-view match against Io Shirai for the Women's Championship. Io Shirai has held the championship for 54 days, I think, coming very close to Shayna's reign when she held it for 57 days. Shayna Baszler looking to reclaim her championship, where the title that she claims is hers come old wounds. But Io Shirai also looking to retain her championship. Candy Floss, if she defeats Shayna Baszler, then it could be a scenario that happened last time when Nicole Walker defeated Shayna Baszler, turning the match into a triple threat match. Candy Floss could definitely, if that does happen once again, then she could very well be the third women's champion here in the GCW. Candy Floss, she's been here for quite some time. She's definitely won her fair share of matches. She's done her work here. Definitely could be champion one day. Just walking right through Baszler like it's not. There's always something wrong, isn't there? I always said it. I found it ironic saying 2020 was the perfect year. 2020 is definitely not the perfect year. Neither is really any other year. Is 2020 probably one of the worst years? Yeah. You could argue. First 2K20 and then the whole year of 20. It's just not really been great, has it? But anyway, we're getting started off with our first match of the night. Shayna Baszler, the submission magician, taking on Candy Floss. Big running knee takes Floss right off her base. Shayna Baszler definitely a technician / brawler in the ring, former UFC fighter. A very skilled wrestler here, especially in the GCW. Another running knee to the face of Floss. Shayna looking to dominate from the offset. If she can take Candy Floss down here early, then that saves her from possibly getting injured and going on into her match at Old Wounds. Sure, she still has one more night to go through, which is episode 25, which will take place July 31st. Really, July 31st? Yeah. The only reason I say this is because I have mapped out until next year, and I think it's either June 30th. June doesn't have a 31st. I think it's July 31st next year that there's also a GCW episode on as well. And we just hope we can stay around until then and don't go under, although this promotion is being funded by no money whatsoever. Yeah, and the funny part about that, since there's no 2K21 coming out, just Battlegrounds, which I will try to do some Battlegrounds videos because it's wrestling related, and definitely the new Virtual Basements video game I definitely want to do some stuff on, have an idea about some things I could do. I'm going to be playing W2K20 for the longest time ever. One of the worst games in the 2K franchise I'm going to be playing for the longest amount of time. Big Russian leg sweep there by Shayna Baszler. Arm drag there by Floss. Because since there is no 2K21, I have to continue playing it here if I'm going to continue Universe Mode on here. Unless something terrible happens, which I hope it doesn't. Submission here by Candy Floss on Baszler. Baszler, though, able to get out of it. Until W2K22 comes out, which won't be in... Which will it be? It comes out fall Battlegrounds comes out fall of this year, I believe. Fall of 2020. So, fall of 2021 is when W2K22 will come out. Misses with a clothesline. Wild clothesline there. So it won't be until the fall of 2021 until I'll actually play a different game. And I'm looking forward to the fall of 2021. Given that I'll also turn 20 that year. Because I turned 19 this fall. I turned 20. Holy shit. Ever just had that moment of like, oh god, I'm old. I'm almost 20 years old. Given I'm still 18 right now. Big pump handle slams here by Baszler. But the fact is that I will be 19 in a few months here. In a few months after summer, I'll have like 3 months until I'm 19. And it's going to be crazy because then it's just a year later and I'll be 20. Oh my god. And then the year after that, I'll be old enough to drink. And I don't think I will because I don't like alcohol. Misses with a running knee into the corner. Big chop block by Candy Floss. Candy Floss definitely trying to hold her own here against the former women's champion. Big face slam there on the mat. Candy Floss taking the time to gloat, it looks. I should probably actually find out where Candy Floss is from. Because I know she's from England. I think. She's from the Isles up there. But I know like Shayna's from Sioux Falls, North Dakota? It's a Dakota. They should just make them one state. I really do think that. Not really. But I don't really care. Because there's probably enough people in both the states to make up at least the population of Wyoming. I live in America. I am allowed to say these things. So fuck off. Right into the Karafuda clutch. Shayna Baszler looks like she might have this one put away here. Not very many people are able to get out of the Karafuda clutch, and Candy Floss was not one of them. Shayna Baszler picking up momentum, heading into her match at Old Wounds against Io Shirai. Very quick match, very methodical match, leaned in the favor of Baszler the entire time. Big hurricane run off the top rope there. Candy Floss immediately going for the pin, and then the Karafuda clutch. Candy Floss was unable to get out of the submission. The submission magician picks up another win here in Gulfcoast Universe. Let's try this one more time. It crashed on the entrances. I don't know if... Because I remember it crashed. It didn't crash. Shut up. 4th of July Bash. Kenny the Kid versus Cassius Ohno. How it abruptly ended and no one saw Kenny the Kid for like a week or two. Crashed. Kenny the Kid, he was fine. And we played it off as he was... I don't want to break the kayfabe too much. He was injured. He's back now. He's back from an injury. No, that's how quickly I forgot that. Kenny the Kid, anyway, briefcase holder. He can cash in that briefcase on the Internet Champion or the Best of the Indies Champion. He wanted it the Clash. He's held it for a couple months now. You can see it's got the Clash written on it. Nice old logoing. Now, and he will be facing Max Mercer. What is that glowing thing on my TV? I'm not sure. I think it's my chair. Anyway, Max Mercer. Thank you, Jesus, for not letting it crash. Thank you so much. Max Mercer, of course, had his debut match, technically. Well, his pay-per-view debut match. I don't know if he's debuted in GCW before. Has he? It's these things that are so minute sometimes that we just tend to forget. Not a slide against Max Mercer, just the fact I don't remember. Because when this video is going out, it's a lot long from when I'm recording it. It's currently still June. This may be Max Mercer's debut on the main show. If not, don't crucify me. Fuck, anybody watches anyway. But anyway, Kennedy Kid, Max Mercer. Max Mercer defeated James Storm on the kickoff show of a pay-per-view. Could I tell you which one? No, I couldn't. I could not tell you which one. It was either the Clash or the 4th of July Bash. Big suplex there by Mercer. Mercer definitely a brawling, strong style type guy. Definitely has the height advantage over Kennedy Kid. Good lord, that man is tall compared to Kid. Yeah, he's tall. And another suplex. I guess Max Mercer has his bit of own suplex city instead of Brock Lesnar. Kennedy Kid, though, with a reversal. Big Hurricane Rana there. Kennedy Kid definitely the more seasoned opponent here. Misses with a dropkick. Both men went high. Kennedy Kid has him on the back with a rack attack. Kennedy Kid definitely the more seasoned fighter here in the match. He's fought for championships, and he's fought for a briefcase in an 8-man ladder match, which he won. In a return match, by the way. It was his return match. Alright. Revolution clothesline goes for the pin, and a kick out at 1 by Max Mercer. Arm drag reversal. Drop toe hold. Russian leg sweep. Oh, no, Russian faceplant by Max Mercer. Irish whip. Into the ropes. Big clothesline almost takes off the head of Kid. The combinations by Mercer. Backhand. Clothesline now. Max Mercer climbing to the top rope. Tall man like this probably shouldn't be going to the top rope in a big body splashing, and he goes for the pin. 1 and a kick out. Kennedy Kid gets the kick out. That's some alliteration shit that I didn't think I'd have to say today. Forearms now. Kennedy Kid gets the kick out. That's a lot of big neck breaker there by Kid. Alright then. Big move there by Kennedy Kid. Wasn't quite expecting it, and I'm not sure what to call it, if I'm 110% honest. Shining Wizard there by Kennedy Kid. Kennedy Kid looks like he has a bit of the upper hand here. Max Mercer, though, gets reversal. Russian leg sweep. Gets reversal. Another Irish whip into the corner. Jumping forearm. Second rope now. Misses. Kennedy Kid gets out of the way. Forearm, though, able to capitalize off the mistake. And a suplex there to Kennedy Kid. Max Mercer taking the time to show off to the fans. Big super kick connects to Kennedy Kid. Forearm. Oh, big Pele kick there. Out of nowhere. The pin. 1, 2. And Kennedy Kid, I think, just barely got the shoulder up. He just barely got the shoulder up. And a super kick, though, by Kennedy Kid. Meteora. Big Meteora there by Kennedy Kid. Max Mercer might have had the win there if Kennedy Kid did not have the ring awareness to just barely get a shoulder up. And then the big spike impaler DDT to Max Mercer. And he's going for it one more time to put it away. Max Mercer, though, back to his feet. Big clothesline there. Picks him up, drops him over. Picks him up. Spine buster. I thought he was going for atomic drop there. Max Mercer, after 2 spiked DDTs, able to get back up, and a super kick gets reversed by Kid. Big stomp there to the chest of Max Mercer by Kennedy Kid. Out of nowhere, by the way. Both men to the outside. Max Mercer, though, throws Kennedy Kid back in, still with that height advantage, I think using it very well here against Kid. Now Kennedy Kid gets the reversal, pushes him off. Max Mercer with the reversal. Big punch there out of nowhere. Super kick connects. Max Mercer might be looking to put it away here. Big uppercut. Suplex now. Max Mercer taking the time to glow, definitely confident in his abilities to take out Kid and the Kid. Big forearm again. He's going for a big Pele kick out of nowhere. Goes for the pin. This might be all here, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, and Max Mercer picks up the win against Kennedy Kid, the briefcase holder. You never know, Max Mercer could definitely put in his 50 cents for challenging Kennedy Kid for a match for the briefcase. Max Mercer, definitely a new up-and-comer here in the GCW, defeated James Storm, now defeated Kennedy Kid. This kid might be just destined for greatness. It has been some time, ladies and gentlemen, since we have seen Aaron Unbreakable in a GCW ring. But he has returned here tonight to help his friend EC3 in a tag team match here tonight against Chase and Cedric Alexander. Chase and Cedric Alexander, of course, Cedric Alexander being the newest arrival here in GCW, and coming into the aid of his, I would assume, new tag team partner, the Dashing One, to help him kind of not only retain his championship, but be a thorn in the side of EC3, attacking him, I believe it was last week, with a steel chair. But Aaron Unbreakable has returned here to GCW Revolution episode number, let me flip the page back over, 24, and he's looking for a fight. He's looking to help his friend. Admiral thing by Aaron. Last time I saw him, I believe he was feuding with Matt Hardy, I believe. But looks like he's turned over a bit of a new leaf here and he's looking to help his friends. A very interesting dynamic that is playing out in front of our eyes. So this could be a huge win, a huge return win for Unbreakable and Ethan Carter III. Of course, their friendship started out with EC3 being a new acquisition, kind of like how Cedric Alexander was, being the thorn in the side of mainly Matt Hardy. Of course, Matt Hardy had help from Nick Aldis at the time, who graced his appearance with us here a little bit. At some point in the future, I'm going to go back and do my own video of like special guest stars who graced the GCW arena with their presence for once or twice. So far, that list reads of Nick Aldis and James Storm, Kenny Omega, John Moxley. I could probably redo the list now if I wanted to, but you know what? We're not. We're going to wait a little bit. We're going to let it build. Let the anticipation build. Anyway, EC3 challenged the Dashing One at the 4th of July Bash, trying to win the Internet Championship from the inaugural Internet Champion, was thwarted by Cedric Alexander, who made his presence known, in a sense, in the middle of the match, allowing Chase to grab the upper hand and capitalize, practically hit EC3 over the head with the upper hand, and capitalized and retained his championship. EC3, Ethan Carter III, ladies and gentlemen. He will have another match come Old Wounds against Aaron Unbreakable. That's his tag team partner. He will have another championship match against the Dashing One for the Internet Championship. And as I'm being told currently, Cedric Alexander and Aaron Unbreakable will both be banned from ringside for the duration of the match. So this should be the end-all be-all for this rivalry here. Of course, see Aaron and EC3 having a bit of a chit-chat against the arguably newcomers in the tag division in a sense. EC3 and Aaron, of course, have been tagging together for a lot longer than Cedric and the Dashing One have had quite a few tag matches back a few months ago. Quite a few months ago, I think, at this point. Because now we've progressed, and we are currently on episode number 24, ladies and gentlemen. we've made it this far, the longest running episodic TV show on my channel. And it adds a sense of pride to me that I'm right there. And of course, the Dashing One and Cedric Alexander giving a bit of a laugh around with each other as they strut down to the ring. The Internet Champion and of course Cedric Alexander, the newest acquisition to Gulfcoast Wrestling. That's a good thumbnail, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why this makes me so giddy. There's just something about it. There's something about putting so much time and effort into something and putting you into it that just makes you so happy. Because I love seeing my character in the game, of course. And of course, being the champion, that's not even like half of it. I just love my character. And the storylines I'm able to create. Big super kick to start off the match to Unbreakable. If Aries has any bit of ring rust on him, the Dashing One will knock it square off his head. Going right after Unbreakable, but gets the reversal here. Aries, though, big punch, knocks the Dashing One right off the top rope. And he spun. That was a fast spin right there. Big punch gets reversed with a kick, a big clothesline to Aries. Dashing One gets back in the ring. Looks like we're going to have a first bit of action from Cedric Alexander. Big jumping clothesline and a kip up by Alexander. Already feeling pumped up for his, first tag match here in the GCW? His second match in the GCW? He, of course, had a match against EC3. Or Cedric Alexander came out on top in that one, I do believe. Big forearm there to Aries Unbreakable. Looks like he kind of messed up the landing a little bit. The big chops now to Aries. Aries looks like he's got the reversal. Drops down. Cedric over. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Out of nowhere. Big combination there. Cedric pulling him to the middle of the ring. Oh, Aries though. A knee right to the forehead of Cedric Alexander. Aries now. Looks like it's his time to capitalize. Going for a submissional sleeper hold as his first offensive move. Trying to wear down Cedric. If he can wear him down in the early parts, then the rest of the match will favor EC3 and Unbreakable. Oh, big overhanded punch there. Stare down. Aries Unbreakable gets the upper hand and a neck breaker. Aries Unbreakable now pulling Cedric Alexander into his corner, makes the tag to EC3. Goes right to the arm of Cedric Alexander and goes right for another sleep. Both men really trying to work on the head. Trying to wear out Cedric Alexander, but Alexander able to get out of it once again. Misses with a kick, a wild kick there, the forearm. Northern Lights suplex to EC3. Cedric Alexander looking to go make the tag. The Dashing One back in the ring. The Internet Champion and the Challenger from last month gets a suplex to start off their part of the match. I am recording audio, right? Just making sure. Making sure I'm not being a big fumbling doofus. Big reversal there by the Dashing One. Off the rope, catches him. Big move there by the Dashing One. A move of elegance and grace, if I may say so myself. And the only reason I say it like that, not because it's my character, because do you know how often I go for a move like that in 2K20 and it just fucks up so bad? That was a actual perfect grace that just did not break someone's neck. This game, oh god, it's terrible. It's already crashed once in this recording, so I can already tell you this is still just my first recording of the day. Aries and Chase back in the ring. Chase gets a super kick to the midsection. Aries Unbreakable, fireman's carry over. This is only the first recording. I've got one more to do today. Big DDT there by Unbreakable. The Dashing One slides out of the ring. Slides back in the ring. Now Aries, the one coming back in the ring, allows Dashing One to get the upper hand and a rolling cutter to Aries Unbreakable. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Look at that butt. I'm sorry. I don't know. Don't ask. I have no earthly idea. Big forearm there. Irish whip into the ropes. Big drop kick misses. Aaron getting out of the way. Chase going to tag in Cedric Alexander this time. Aaron Unbreakable, they're not letting him having any time to breathe. And hung up in the ropes. Stun gun. Right into the ropes. Aaron now looking to go make the tag into EC3. Both teams making very good tags to each partner. I'm doing better at not umming. Just like, out of nowhere. Big chop misses wildly. But I still do have those moments like, what the hell do you call that move? Big drop kick, big beautiful drop kick there by Alexander. Irish whip right back into the corner. Double team move coming. Picks him up. Big spike DDT into a helping suplex or a reverse Alabama slammer. Misses with a big kick, big drop kick hits. Almost identical to the one Cedric Alexander hit. Looks like these two have been practicing moves. Big STO there by Chase. Not letting him tag in Aaron Unbreakable, which is a smart move if you're looking to win the match. Big arm drag there. Super kick to the midsection. Into a neck breaker. The dashing one going right for Aaron Unbreakable pulls him in the ring. The dashing one hitting the Dragon Sleeper on the non-tag team participant, on the non-legal person in the match. EC3 rolling out of the ring. Aaron Unbreakable might be incapacitated, while the dashing one goes for a roll-up. This could be brilliance. One, and EC3 kicks out at one. I don't think the dashing one was quite expecting that one. Big chop there. Hits him right in the face. Big punch, rolling cutter time. Goes for the pin. This could be all. 1, 2, 3. And Chase and Alexander pick up the win. And what could be the smartest move. Hits a submission hold on Aaron Unbreakable, taking him completely out of the equation. Allowing Chase to hit the rolling cutter on EC3. Pins him. 1, 2, 3. For the first ever victory for Cedric Alexander and Chase teaming together, that is a stroke of brilliance that I am honestly kind of terrified to see what they do next. If they are this smart and cunning, what could be the next for these guys? Maybe the tag team championships. As audio recording, it may have cut in and out. My software stopped for a second. But anyway, the tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Dawson, and Dash Wilder. They are here for a singles match, actually, tonight, and not a tag team match. What does it say? It says Dash Wilder will be taking on Trent 7 in a one-on-one match. These two teams looking like they will more or less likely meet up at Old Wounds to fight for the championships. FTR, of course, Fuck the Revolt, or Fuck the Revival, however you want to say it, are the inaugural tag team champions to the GCW universe, and are looking to really kind of get out there a little bit more and show why they left WWE, and to make a new of themselves, in a sense. Here is Trent, or Tyler Bate, Trent 7 is right there. I thought he'd be coming out first since it would be a singles match, but I forgot they're using the tag team entrances, so Tyler Bate comes out first. But anyway, don't act like I know everything. This is our co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Trent 7 will have his first one-on-one match, maybe, against Dash Wilder of FTR, the tag team champions, of course. Inaugural tag team champions. They won it, of course, at 4th of July Bash, right? Bash. 4th of July Bash. Is that what I called it? Yeah, 4th of July Bash. Because, like, I have the pay-per-view called The Clash, which comes right before the 4th of July Bash, and they both end with Ash, which really confuses my ass. So, Dr. Seuss. Anyway, yes, this is the second to last show before the pay-per-view. Second to last show, episode 24. Episode 25 is the go-home show before Old Wounds, ladies and gentlemen, which should be a pretty stacked pay-per-view. Should be pretty good. I'm excited for it. Are you excited for it? I'm excited for it. And I also would like to announce, since I should have done it during the women's match, Io Shirai and Shayna Baszler will be having their final match for the Women's Championship in an Iron Man match. The first ever Iron Man match in GCW will take place between Io Shirai and Shayna Baszler. Come Old Wounds. What the fuck? I'd look away for a second and I just see this white thing fly across, and it's Scott Dawson with his arms crossed, levitating across the bloody screen. Like, what on God's green earth is wrong with this game? Big body tackle there by Trent 7. Trent 7, of course, looking to pick up the win to build momentum against the tag team champions, which should be a very interesting match come pay-per-view time, because these two are slated to have a match come pay-per-view time. FTR versus Mustache Mountain. Big elbow there by 7. Big slap there. Grabs him and is going to pull him across the ring. But yeah, Shayna Baszler and Io Shirai. Shayna Baszler setting another unprecedented match here in her time, because she has been in like a majority of the first time matches, because the first Fatal 4-Way match and the first women's main event of a pay-per-view took place at Starbound all the way back, what was it, in April, where we crowned the inaugural women's champion, which was Shayna Baszler. And then I think the first steel cage match was between Kenny Kidd, Jay White, and The Miz, I think. And then they, of course, had the first women's cage match at pay-per-view. I'm getting confused. I'm starting to run together here on all the first times, because I don't script these things, because God knows how they're ever going to turn out, you know? I go back in my notes. I would say go back in my notes, but they are so just messy. The only show so far that actually I kept the same way as I wrote it was episode number 5. We are on episode 24. Big suplex there by Trent 7. So yeah, most shows I have usually have changes come to them. Very few shows I just rewrite altogether. Last one I rewrote altogether was episode 22. So you know that what I have what that episode shows was not the original plans. Big enziguri there by Dash Wilder. I'll commentate now. I like to talk because I don't do any other videos on my channel, so sometimes I just kind of like to talk and explain things about my process that no one cares nor watches, but I find it interesting. And that's all that matters, really. I mean, to be fair, at the end of the day, I'm doing this universe mode for memories. If people decide to jump on and start watching, and I create memories with other people, that's wonderful. But at the end of the day, I'm making memories for myself. This is the most successful Gulfcoast wrestling anything I've ever done. All my idea, the best of the indies, I came up with that. I hope. Because I didn't find it anywhere else. I didn't Google championship names. I came up with it myself, created the tournament ideas, started the original tournament that's still on my channel till this day. The other matches between James Saxon and Chris Danger, I believe, are still on my channel. Everything's still there, and everything's originally mine. So, the only thing that... I don't know which one came first. GCW, which is not Gulfcoast. There's another GCW. I forgot what the entire name of it was, but it's like on Fight TV and stuff. I don't know which one came around first, either mine or theirs. If theirs came around first, then I didn't steal the name, because my GCW stands for Gulf Coast Wrestling. And then, of course, I added the tagline on Revolution. which we don't seem to use very much. So he might just be calling it Gulfcoast Wrestling at this point, and not Revolution. Because, well, that was a quick match. And the tag team champions pick up the win. Dash Wilder beats Trent 7. That was a surprisingly quick match. Alright then. But yeah, Dash Wilder picks up the win, and we move on into our main event. Welcome to the main event, ladies and gentlemen. GCW episode 24's wrap-up match. This is the final match in our July 24th edition of Gulfcoast Wrestling. Cassius Ohno will be taking on the champion Aries in his first match back since 4th of July Bash. So I'm looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to see the champion in action in a non-title match against the knockout artist Cassius Ohno? I am. You should be too. Yeah, Aries is the fourth concurrent champion, fifth champion. If you count all the title reigns, he is the fifth. James Saxon, Chris Danger, James Saxon, Noam Dar, and Aries. 5 people have held the championship. If you count just single reigns, he is the fourth. But that is just math. Aries has held the championship for 49 days since winning it back at the 4th of July Bash against Noam Dar. Aries, of course, being from America, so winning the championship at the 4th of July Bash was almost only appropriate. The best of the Indies champion, the 5th champion. Definitely carrying himself with a good bit of bravado. A very imposing person if you've ever met him in real life, and of course I have. A very just, I'll kick your ass twice and won't even think twice about it, really. Like he does everything on his own time whenever he wants to. That is our champion, ladies and gentlemen. Aries dethroned Noam Dar, the man who won the second best of the Indies tournament. Yes, we've had 2. The one that Noam Dar, of course, won was the second one. The first one, we saw James Saxon, our inaugural champion, come out the victor in that one. James Saxon has not been seen in GCW for quite some time. Been doing his own thing in other places. Chris Danger just recently returning to the GCW after quite a while of hiatus. He said to me backstage that this is kind of like a second home for him. After, of course, being in WWE and wrestling and other promotions, GCW really made him feel like home here, and he missed it and was just happy when GCW was able to reopen its doors and he was able to return. In the latter match that saw Kenny the Kid win the Clash briefcase, actually. And of course, Chris Danger now will challenge this man, the champion Aries, at Old Wounds. First championship match back. First, can't say first singles match because I don't think it is. But yeah, this is Chris Danger saying that this was like his second home really means a lot, especially to a lot of people who founded it, really. Remember Enzo Amore, Tanahashi, Kushida were in the first few. Kenny Omega was, Kazuchika Okada, all in the first tournament to crown the first champion. But of course, James Saxon defeated Enzo Amore, surprising I know, to win the championship. Big suplex there by Cassius Ohno off the top rope. Cassius Ohno looking to defeat Aries, and if he defeats Aries, Cassius Ohno would definitely be the next person in line at a shot at Aries' title. Big clothesline there gets reversed. Cassius Ohno not playing around with the champion, but neither is the champion. A big suplex here by Aries. Aries, though, still getting attacked, but still having the upper hand for the most part. Kick to the midsection gets reversed. Cassius Ohno picks him up into a sit-out powerbomb. Or a knee powerbomb. To your knees powerbomb. Jack's where I want you on your knees. Anyway, big overhanded punch there. Punch, Cassius Ohno stunned in the ropes. Aries picks him up. Oh, God, just chokes him with the bottom rope. Aries feeling very confident in his abilities here tonight. Kick to the midsection this time, gets it. Big suplex there. Goes immediately into the pin. 1, 2, I shouldn't really count, should I? And that's it. Alright then. Someone might want to check on Cassius Ohno. Because apparently, Aries killed him. That was a surprising victory, if I may say so myself. That was a very, very quick. And speak of the devil, here comes Chris Danger. Chris Danger attacking Aries from behind with a big Hurricane Rana there. Chris Danger, of course, will meet Aries at Old Wounds. Aries gets the reversal after just having a match with Cassius Ohno, getting the upper hand on Chris Danger. Suplex to Danger. Kick to the midsection. He's going for the pedigree. This could be Chris Danger's fate. Come next Friday. Not next Friday, the week after next Friday. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week.